What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to review Dragon Ball Super episode, what was this, 37? For the second week in a row, another really good episode of Dragon Ball Super, maybe third week. The one shot against Frost and the start of the Magneto fight was pretty good too. But, yeah, this was another really solid episode. We got good characterization for Cabba and Vegeta. We got good comedy, we got good animation, not, it's good by super standards, or, the art was shaky, but the animation was good. No, legit good animation. And we got a little bit more hit. He's stepping in, he's gonna fight now. We got the ring increased in size, which will allow more potential for the fights to be bigger in scale. It was just a really good episode. One joke that was kind of weird, but I'll get into that later. The fight itself, because that's the bulk of the episode, good animation, like I said, well-paced. A little shaky early on, like the animation was fine, but the fight was just kind of disjointed, like they would hold on readying up a punch a little too long, and it was just a little weird. But I liked the choreography. I liked, he breaks his guard, goes for that kick, Vegeta does, I should say. He goes for that from the air down kick, Kabe's ready to block it, switches to an under kick, really cool. I liked that a lot. Vegeta going Super Saiyan and teaching him how to go Super Saiyan was really, really awesome. That's the thing, though. That's the joke that was kind of like anytime Vegeta has done anything even remotely mean in Dragon Ball Super, everyone's kind of been like, is he turning evil again? Like, what the fuck? Like, it was just Yamcha, and fucking Yamcha, fuck that guy. But, like, it's just funny that, like, anytime he does something, it was like when he was fighting against Goku, against Frieza, like saying, hey, let me take a turn, or take this fight seriously, or whatever. Everyone was like, oh my god, is Vegeta fucking, like, betraying and, like, working for Frieza? It's like, no, he's fucking not. Like, have a little faith in the guy. Fuck, I know he's an asshole, but shit. So yeah, that was weird. It was just Yamcha, and they played it off like a joke, so it's not as bad as the Frieza situation, but still, it's just weird. But, I mean, Yamcha could be salty because he took his girl, so, you know. But, yeah, and fucking hearing the little cat, just hearing Puar just be like, Yamcha-sama, that shit's funny as fuck by itself. Just the fucking term Yamcha-sama.
Those words, is it possible to use them in a sentence together like that?
Is just, that's hilarious. So, yeah, I don't know. That joke was a little weird because they kind of, I won't say they keep doing it, but they've done it twice now, and it just seems like they'd have a little more faith in Vegeta, but again, it was just Yamcha, and Yamcha's a bitch, so fuck that guy. But, yeah, I don't know, it was a good fight, though. It really shows good characterization for Vegeta. You could definitely tell it helped his pride, and it helped, with him embracing his Saiyan heritage, and it shows the difference between what he used to be and to what he is now, because before he had pride in being a Saiyan and being the Saiyan Prince, but he didn't really care as much about the people. And this is very clear with what he says to Dodoria. And when you get around to this part of the story, where he's changed a lot, he's like actually wants to teach this guy. You could tell it meant a lot to him to do it. He tells him to surpass him, not just be on par with him. Which is, a good idea. You don't aim to be as good as somebody. You should want to aim to be better than them. So, yeah, it was really well done. It was a really good, the music was well placed. The fighting was good. Like when Vegeta just swipes all those energy blasts away. That was really badass. Like he just swipes and they all explode in midair. He goes Super Saiyan Blue. I like when he went Super Saiyan Blue, because you have Champa and Beerus with a little gag. They're like not looking at each other. They have those big like little manga panel things over the stadium. And then you see him just, whoosh, he turns blue, and they're like, what the fuck? Like, they just glance over. Like, that was funny. And Hit giving him that glance, like, this guy might be something. I don't know. And he looks over at Goku, and Goku's got that smirk, like, yeah, I can do that too, fucker. So that was really, really cool. And yeah, the overall episode was just badass, From the music, to the animation, to the pacing, it was all just really well done, aside from a little bit of the early parts of the fight being a little rough on the timing. I wouldn't even say pacing, just the timing of how long certain attacks were being held and all that. That could have been a little bit sped up, I suppose, but yeah, it was a little disjointed, but the overall fight was way better than the little beginning part, so it doesn't matter. It totally makes up for it, and yeah, it was really good. I do prefer the Magneto fight. It was a more legit fight. It had more creative abilities going on, and it had like the fucking, not the dome, but like this cube dome thing that was keeping the heat in there, and it was just a really cool fight. But this one had better animation, and it was quicker. And it wasn't really about the fight, it was about teaching him how to go Super Saiyan, which he learns, of course, and he, has not mastered, but he is able to do it after turning it off, and he is able to turn it back on. So, yeah, will we see Cabba later? Possibly. Dragon Ball Super does feel like it's setting up a lot of things, with Gohan training and Vegeta saying, Cabba, try to surpass me. We could get more Dragon Ball Super, and I'm all for that if it's going to stay at the quality it has stayed at. Maybe not in terms of animation. I really think if you do like another season of Dragon Ball Super, maybe Toei should be like, alright, scrub animators, bad idea. Let's fucking use the legit guys and maybe use the scrubs for in-between shots. But yeah, it was a really good episode. I don't really have much else to say about this one. It was fun. It was action-packed. It was well animated, which I can't stress enough because Dragon Ball Super, So yeah, I give this one a solid 8.5 out of 10. It was a very good episode of Dragon Ball Super. Probably more like a great episode, especially for that Vegeta characterization, especially for finally seeing some really good animation. I don't know if I'd say really good, but, they finally did a rapid punch that looked pretty damn awesome. Like, it actually looked badass when Cabba was, like, rapid punching Vegeta. It looked like a JoJo rapid punch. It was really nice, but, yeah. So, but I think Toei, when they put their minds to it, of course they can animate well. These guys have been around for fucking years. They're veterans. Of course when they put their minds to it, the animation's going to be really good. I wish they would do that more for Super and not let fucking newbies do it. But, rambling over, 8.5, really good to great episode of Dragon Ball Super. So, what did you guys think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? You can tell me in the comment section below. You can follow me on Instagram or add me on PSN. I'm petplatypus on both. Give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. I should be uploading a My Hero Academia first episode review at the same time as this one, so don't miss that. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you like what you're seeing here. I lost where I was for a second. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.